Hello, haven't talked to you guys in a while, and probably some of the videos that you have seen, I'm able to get them uploaded correctly. This is kind of going to be like a bunch of videos smushed up quickly because of the whole pregnancy thing. We're not really telling yet, but when we do, it's obviously going to be out there. So I was just going to do a quick update. I think the last one I did, it was like my second time getting blood work, I think. I'm not sure. It was about a month ago. So I have been kind of on the outs of vlogging and not done a whole lot. Wanted to, just haven't got there. So it's kind of taken a backseat temporarily. But today I did want to do a little update. I am, as of today, officially 10 weeks. This marks my 10-week day, so that is exciting. These next couple weeks I will probably be very nervous. The baby that we lost through miscarriage a few years ago, I didn't know it till I was 14 weeks when I started showing some signs, but apparently the doctor said it looked as though the baby's heart had stopped beating around week 12. So I still have that in the back of my head, and it's hard to let that go, but I'm trying really hard to just keep focused one day at a time and stay positive and keep my faith strong and just count my blessings to be where I am. I still have all the signs plus some, so I'm just gonna have to stay strong. So like I said, today marks 10 weeks. Yay! And this has flown by so quickly so far, which I guess in a way is kind of good. So at this point, we did have a doctor's appointment at 8 weeks, and we did get to see the baby. So I have my little pictures here. I'm going to try to show you the best one. It looks like a little, whoops, I'm trying to see. Looks like a little chunky monkey. Hopefully I can show this good. It's been kind of bent up over here on my nightstand. Looks like a little chunky monkey. So tiny. It's funny, they all recognized us at the doctor's office, and the girl who did my ultrasound, she's like, "Hi, I can't remember what her name was. I've done your ultrasounds before." Yeah. Even asked my doctor, so I have seen him for 4 of my 5 pregnancies. He's only delivered 2. He wasn't on call the night I was there for delivery, but he did deliver 2 of them, one being an induction and the other one he would just happen to be at the hospital that night. But anyway, I said, yeah, we had kind of joked around saying we wondered if you were going to remember us or not, and he commented, "Oh, you're a frequent flyer." But he smiled with it, so that's on a good note. But so at 10 weeks, I have told all the kids no. They are very excited. Of course, I think I said on the earlier videos, hopefully if I got them posted, I'm kind of worried about all that transpiring because it's on the computer and I haven't got all that figured out yet. My oldest knows how to do it, so maybe he can help me get that figured out. But little mommy had found my pregnancy test. I think that's happened to me before, but it was actually with Big Bub. And she knew that we had just, or I had just weaned the ladybug, so she thought, it's not possible. So she thought they were old. But I went ahead and told her, very excited. Bub's reaction was, "Are you having another one?" So he kind of just speculated. And then the other 2 little guys, we didn't tell, well, other 3 little guys, we really didn't tell until after we had our ultrasound. I just really wanted to see and make sure everything was okay. That was the mommy and me, just wanting to make sure everything was good. They did know I've been so sick, like weeks 5, 6, 7, 8, and then most of 9, I've been so sick, like very nauseous. I had only thrown up once, thank goodness. The other times I just really wanted to throw up, but I couldn't. So all those again are very good signs. I am not weighing myself because I would probably freak out. I don't want to know. I work so hard to get to my goal weight right before. I don't want to know. I'm trying to eat healthy still, but at the same time, I'm not so focused on like dieting necessarily because I want to make sure that I'm feeding the baby calories and getting nutrients to it that it needs to be able to grow. So I will probably buckle down a little bit tighter once we get out of this first trimester or maybe some into the second trimester because again, I had a wonderful pregnancy with Ladybug, and probably I'd say the second and third trimester I stayed on the THM plan, and I just ate a lot of crossovers, and I did great. So I only gained like right at 30, and with the other ones I gained about 40, 45. So I know it made a difference, and I want to try to do the same thing this time. But like I said, I'm not weighing right now. I'm just trying to concentrate on feeding my body foods that I can get down, and well, just take care of myself. So I have been, one of my major symptoms the past 2 weeks for sure, I have been exhausted, tired. Like I was standing in the kitchen the other night and I was washing dishes and I was just like and Bub walks through and he's like, Mom, you okay? I said, I'm just so tired and I need to go sit down and go to sleep and I can't. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So I am trying to rest as much as possible. I don't have a lot of extra energy to spare, so the energy that I do have, I try to again use wisely. We're not going and doing a whole lot right now. It's cold and wet outside, so therefore we kind of can't. We're kind of stuck inside. However, Christmas is next week, so we will be visiting family, and I think that's where we will probably share our news more with family and just kind of go ahead and let them know I'm a little nervous. I don't know why, but I am, and I'm only hoping for encouraging words and some positive support. I feel better about it now than I did in my earlier videos, especially now that I've seen it and heard its little heartbeat. I am I feel so blessed, and I guess I hope that others can see it the same way that we do. I know my husband is feeling the same way as myself, and although we do feel overwhelmed quite often with what we have and how we feel that we have been blessed already, and sometimes we feel like we're running around like chickens with our heads cut off. We still count our children as gifts from God and blessings, and I couldn't imagine life any other way at all. So I know that this little one is going to be another extra joyous addition. I'm curious as to how little Ladybug is going to take the baby, because she is mama's girl. This should be very interesting. She is my little one, and well, it just should be very interesting. So I have a feeling I have my work cut out for her over the next few months, because I like to always try to, 1, take their paths away. That's not fun. 2, get them in a big kid bed, and then 3, potty train. And I managed to get all that done with the last 2 with no problems. And they were both boys, and boys are supposedly harder than girls. So hopefully she's going to roll with that. She has already started pottying some, so maybe that's a good sign. I haven't buckled down to get serious with her. It's been all on her own initiative. She says she wants to go potty, and I'll put her on the potty, and voila, there you go. So yeah, all that. And we get to go back in 2 weeks. I guess that will be my 12-week ultrasound. I'd kind of wanted to wait to share the news till after that ultrasound, but I think we'll probably tell at Christmas. So I will probably end up putting these videos out after that ultrasound, and hopefully then we can share. And part of me wants to tell too, because I just really feel like you have a village of prayer warriors out there praying for you and praying for the baby. So it's just right now it's just my insecurities that I have, and just kind of like my past haunts me, I guess, from the loss of our baby before, Ladybug. So most of you probably already know that she was our rainbow baby, and she was a surprise, but I did specifically pray. I felt like a heavy came over me, and I was scared to even try again, and God just gave her to us. So yeah, that was her story is an awesome testimony, and I had planned to do a video on that at some point and hadn't done that yet. So here's a little snippet of it. Yeah. So all signs are looking positive at this point, and just know I got to take really good care of myself. And remember, I'm not the 27-year-old that I was when I had our first child, and whew, it's all good. So if you're watching this, say a little prayer for us, as we are hanging on to a thread of hope right now that this will continue to go well, and little Bean here is growing as he or she should, and we're going to keep you updated as we go along, okay? So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.